Muntefering also mentioned that Germany will ensure that all human remains of victims left in her country will be repatriated back to Namibia without delay to pave way for reconciliation.
I stand humbly and ashamed before you because of the atrocities that were committed during our colonial past. We Germans acknowledge our historical, political and moral responsibility and the historical guilt borne by the Germans of the time. The atrocities committed at the time in Germany's name constituted what would today be called genocide, even though it was not until later that this term was legally defined. Oh Lord, what have they done?
During the official handover of 27 human remains of victims of the genocide at Parliament Gardens today, Muntefering emphasized that Europeans must also reflect on their historical crimes, which were driven by a thirst of power, and see Africa as a region with immense growth potential. Vice President Angolo Mbumba reminded those in attendance that meaningful reconciliation can only take place once Germany fully acknowledges the crimes as a genocide, apologizes, and pay reparations.
At the same time, I appeal to the government of the Federal Republic of Germany to fully assume its moral, historic, and legal responsibility on this matter by speeding up the conclusion of the negotiations on the 1904-1908 genocide, particularly on the core issue of acknowledgement, apology, and reparation, so that our people on both sides can find lasting healing from this most cruel and unpleasant chapter of our common history.
Meanwhile, Ombarao Shitambi of the Overherald Traditional Authority Vekwi Rukoro reiterated a call for traditional leaders of the victims to form part of the top structures of the ongoing genocide negotiations.
If it is about us, we expect to be taken seriously and to participate at decision-making levels and not in technical and advisory committee structures.
NBC News, Windhoek.